Okay, so in this video, we'll see the difference between list and set, and iterator and list iterator, and how you can iterate the collection. So these are the three topics we'll see here. So what is the difference between list and set interfaces? A list can contain duplicate elements, whereas a set contains unique elements only. List is ordered collection, whereas set is unordered collection. List elements can be accessed using index, whereas set collection elements cannot be accessed using index. This is the main difference you can observe here. List elements you can access using index based, but set collection elements cannot be accessed using index. There is no get method in the set collection. Only list collection you have a get method, get of int index. How can you access the list elements? Using get of int index. Collection name dot get of int index you have to call. And the collection you call the get method. So list is implemented by array list, linked list, vector classes, whereas set is implemented by hash set, linked hash set, and tree set classes. So difference between iterator and the list iterator. Iterator can traverse in forward direction only, whereas list iterator can be used to traverse in both the directions. List iterator inherits from iterator interface and comes with extra functions like adding an element, replacing an element, getting index position for previous and next elements. So this is all list iterator usage. We can use iterator to traverse a set and list collections, whereas list iterator can be used only for list collection. So these are the main differences between iterator and the list iterator interfaces. How can you iterate? You have a group of elements in the collection. So even we have seen in the WebDriver, right, today. So all drop-down elements you are getting into a group of elements. Many drop-down options are group of elements. How you can iterate? We use the for each loop. We use mainly we use the for each loop there. Otherwise, you can use extra iterator interface also. So see, iterator interface, it equal to collection name dot iterator method, while it dot has next method. So it dot next method. So next has next will check the element is there in this it variable. If the element is there, you can get that element with a next method. You can get with a next method. So for each loop, you can use for each loop also to iterate the any collection, list collection or set collection, both. So these two are used for iterating any type of collection. So for bracket data type, variable name colon collection name, so curly bracket statements are logic. You can use that's a for each loop. So normal for loop also you can use for only for list collection, because normal for loop means index based, right? So for bracket initialization means int I equal to 0 or 1 you will give. That's index. Index based we have only list collection. That's why this normal for loop you can use only for iterating the list collection only. But above 2R you can use either for set or for list also. But normal for loop you can use only for list collection. For bracket initialization semicolon condition semicolon increment or decrement bracket statements or logic, you can do that. So this is all about how you can iterate the collection. So till now we have seen single element you can store in the list and set collections. Both storing the elements, one element only you are storing, there is no reference, right? Directly elements you are storing one after the other, it will go and store there. So I'll just stop the recording.